Good evening, everybody. How are you doing tonight? It's your boy DC, and this is Out of the Fog. Sure, we're a local matter show, no big deal. We go right across the province, connecting all the viewers to the cool things that are happening at home and beyond. Tonight is no exception. Gerry Puddister, he is an ambassador, a leader, and an advocate for the marine industry, and he has a lot to say about the future of it and how you may be a part of it as well. And after that, we have Geoff Eaton. He is the founder of Young Adult Cancer Canada, an incredible national organization that we love having on the show because of the impact they make to young adults living with, through, and beyond cancer. And after he tells us what's up about this year's annual Shave for the Brave, which is coming through, Noah and Sarah grace the couch, and they're going to talk about what they're doing as this year's Shave ambassadors. And we're so excited to learn more about the organization, the campaign, everything they have to say, and you're not going to want to miss it. So come right on back after the break. This is Out of the Fog, and we'll see you in 2. Welcome back, everybody. This is Out of the Fog, and like I said at the top, we're hanging out with a true king here, an industry that is fascinating and very close to home for many of us, and that is our marine industry. Joining me tonight for a conversation about that is the one and only Gerry Puddister. Gerry, how you doing tonight?
Nice to be here, DC.
I know, finally. Jeez,
yes.
Chasing you around for years, and here you are. So listen, I want to first give you your flowers, an active member of the Business Association for quite a while, but that's not the only association that you're a part of. You wear many hats, my man.
Yeah, very proud to say we're members of the Business Association Newfoundland and Labrador for just over 30 years.
Wow, but who's counting, you know? Now I hear you might be jumping in the harbor to celebrate an upcoming milestone, but we'll tease you about that after the. Listen, long story. We might have Gerry back and a picture of him soaking wet, but we'll talk about that in a few months. Exactly. So I want to ask you, when it comes to the marine industry, we all know it and love it in so many ways, intimately, personally, and professionally, but you, through your family business, have made it your life's work. Why don't you tell us what led you into the marine industry?
Well, I grew up in a maritime family. My father was a master mariner, ship owner, pilot, and also one of the last sealing captains, large vessel sealing captains. I went to the seal fishery in 1982 with him when I was 22 years old. Coming up, I thought about going to sea. I went to sea for a while.
Yeah.
My father convinced me to go into marine management, so I finished a degree at Memorial University.
That's right.
In 1981, and I saw at the Arts and Min building this flyer on the bulletin board to go to the University of Wales Institute of Science and Technology in the UK to do a postgrad degree in port and shipping administration. So that's what I did. Came back, got a job with Fisher Products, which turned into Fisher Products International.
That's right.
In 1983-84, a lot of great experience there with the deep sea fishing industry. And went back in 1987-88. It was the University of Wales College Cardiff, and I did my Masters of Science in Maritime Studies. Couldn't do that here at the time, but now today, with the Marine Institute of Memorial University, you can do now a Masters in Marine Management. So it was nice to see that. And I left the fishing industry in 1990 and came to work with Puddister Trading Company Limited. We also have Puddister Shipping Company Limited, Puddister Group of companies, and we operated ships all around the province, cargo ships one time, offshore patrol vessels with DFO. We had vessels leaving here, cargo ships going from here to the West Indies with salt fishing, coming back with liquor for the Liquor Commission. Wow. We had a vessel operating in the English Channel, running livestock across the English Channel at one point in time. We had container ships running from Montreal to the Canadian Arctic, all those ports in the shipping season, which is July to October.
Right.
So right now, you can see on our website, www.puddister.ca, we operate 5 ferry services on the south coast, passenger freight vessels for these communities that are isolated, and we have 1 swing vessel. So that's presently what we're doing. So I'm the manager of fleet operations, personnel safety, and DPA, which stands for designated person ashore for any emergencies. So so you've been after me to come speak on this show to talk about the marine industry, and what I want to focus on is promoting marine careers to the young people in our province. If any young person's looking for a job where they can make good money, good time off, marine industry is a great choice, and it's very professional now. We have the best facility probably in the world, world renowned, the Marine Institute of Memorial University of Newfoundland. And you can go up there and you can learn all about the marine industry. I also am the founding president of the Council of Marine Professional Associates of Canada.
Wow.
In 2018. I still sit on the executive board, and you can go to that website and learn all about the different shipping companies, naval art companies, all kinds of different companies. And we are promoting the marine industry to the young people in our province, Atlantic Canada, and we're also going to focus on looking for members in the Arctic and North, because I think that's the next new place to develop. As you can probably see, they're going to be building some new ships to go north.
Indeed. Well, man, you give me a few things to nibble on here now for the rest of our hang. I'll tell you that. So returning back to the first thing or one of the major things that you mentioned about your role in recruiting the future of our industry. Well, it's never been more of an important time for us to be proactive about where the future of our workforce is coming from.
Yes.
And when it comes to the evolution of, outward migration and trying to get people to come into the province and all the opening vacancies, et cetera, I can only assume that the same opportunity/challenge will exist for the Marine Institute as well. So, based on the work that you do as a founder of this national organization, how are some of the ways that you're trying to get the message out about the benefits that you just mentioned of the marine industry for the future of the workforce that you're trying to attract?
Well, we had a resource that went into the schools for the guidance counsellors with all the information in the banner videos, but now we have, and you can go find it on the website with www.setsail.ca
Nice.
or www.councilofmarineprofessionals.ca.
Okay.
And you will get all the information there, and we are going digital with all the information for the young people to latch into to learn more about the marine careers. And it's for both genders. We're really promoting women going to sea now, and there's a lot of women at sea.
Love it.
And they're at the Marine Institute. They're very proud to say that there's master mariners now and marine engineers, women, in big places. I know that there is a first mate on the Disney cruise ship who is female, and there is a captain with Algoma who's female, and a marine engineer first class who's female. So we're promoting that big time. And like I said, the young people scratching their head at what they want to do, well, you're going to make good money and you're going to have time on, time off. Usually it's rotations and supply boats now, month on, month off. Provincial ferries is 2 weeks off. We're 6 and 3, and our company, and rural Newfoundland, a lot of people want to stay living in rural Newfoundland, and this is the way to do it. I mean, if you're going to sea, you can go to sea anywhere in the world and still live wherever you want to live to. So that's a great thing. You don't have to move to where you work to, because basically you're on a ship, whether it's off our coast or off the coast of any part of the world. You can, and you fly home, right? It's a very interesting profession. Now, anybody who doesn't want to stay out to sea can come ashore and get jobs like I do. I'm a marine manager.
Sure.
Or they can come ashore, work at a shipyard as a marine superintendent, or there's all kinds of shore jobs.
Wow.
And at the Marine Institute, they can train to be naval arcs. Ship design now is going to be big. I know that Chris Drudge, who is the master mariner, and I believe he got an MBA as well, and he's the head of the Maritime Studies Department at MI of Mun now.
That's
and
true.
I see recently he had something in the media about young people going into naval arc and design because of all these ships going to be built now by our Canadian government, because we have to focus on the north because of all these issues now, sovereignty, as you know, what's going on in the world today. So we have to stake our our hole in the north, you know, with our people up north, and lots of opportunities.
Well, I love to hear it. I'm so thankful that you came by tonight to talk about it. As an entrepreneur, a business owner, a leader, an advocate, an ambassador, and a lover of the marine industry,
Yes.
as you are, I'm very thankful that we can all listen tonight and understand the opportunities that exist for all across the land, especially here at home, as it pertains to the marine industry and opportunities. So I'll tell you what, you'll come back on again and keep us in the loop?
Yes, definitely.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, very happy to be here.
Back at you.
Take care.
Guys, listen, he's no joke. I'll tell you what, you want to check out Gerry Puddister, and you will see the history and the future of our marine industry. Thank you so much for coming on. This is Out of the Fog. We'll be right back after this break.
Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Get in touch with us using our viewer feedback line, your direct connection to shaping the shows you love. It's easy. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, and take our quick survey. Share your thoughts, and let's make your viewing experience even better.
You're watching Rogers TV St. John's.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Out of the Fog, and one of my favorite guests to have on is a man that has done so much and has inspired so many, not only here at home, but across the land and around the world. Geoff Eaton, how are you doing?
I am great, dude. Great to be back on the couch with you. Thanks for having me.
Well, I wouldn't lose you in the woods, that's for sure.
No.
Bright yellow, the
Easy to
brand
find.
colors are pumping. And I want to just quickly set it up for the viewers at home that living with, through, and beyond cancer as a young adult hits different. And I know this intimately from the work that I've been able to do with this incredible organization, but I'm not going to take all the thunder, Geoff. I want you to let the viewers know how Young Adult Cancer Canada began, and then how Shave for the Brave came through.
So, Young Adult Cancer Canada began after I got cancer when I was 22 and had a bone marrow transplant from my dad, and it started YAC the year later. Did a lot of stuff in schools all over the province for the first several years, and then really locked in on a space that was not really being addressed in Canada, which was those young adults you mentioned, dealing with cancer and a different stage of life and not really having any support for them. So we have been focused on that group and building community for almost 25 years. And then in 2005, we were about to deliver our 5th Coins for Cancer drive. And it was a fun school community engagement activity we did to raise money. And I knew we weren't going to do it again, but I didn't know what the next thing was going to be. And Holy Heart High School, man. They had a Spirit Day as part of their Coins for Cancer drive, and part of that Spirit Day was a Shave for the Brave in the auditorium, man.
Wow.
And I was like, this is it. Like this is it. The energy, they were so, the kids were pumped. It was just an incredible energy, and see people do something that, right, you have done several times, and that it's not for everybody. And when you see it, it's really actually quite a powerful, fun experience to see somebody shave their head.
You know, it's interesting because having done it 2 times, full head, and a 3rd time with Jason Piercy, another amazing host of this program, and we did mohawks during COVID times.
Right.
You know, it's interesting. You feel that it's going to be a vulnerable moment. And the second that the shave is done and everyone is clapping and celebrating, and you feel the weight of that moment and that decision and that investment, you couldn't feel more free. Mm-hmm. And you couldn't feel more powerful. And you couldn't feel more humbled and more thankful. And anyone in my orbit who has, and many people in my orbit over the years in different, you know, groups that I'm involved in who have shaved for the brave, right. That's what we have in common, is how empowered and connected we feel after we shave for the brave, which is interesting. It's not something that I think folks would expect and maybe worry a little bit before they make the decision to do so, but once they do, the gift of that, it just goes on forever.
That's right. And you said a bunch of great words there, but it is a really powerful experience, and it's also really fun. And one of the unique parts about it, one of the many, I think, is when we do this at the mall, which we'll do on April 5th, or in schools or in offices and other places. But you can have the fun and the hoopla and the tunes and the energy and all the fun. And then you can have that intimate, and you often do. You just have these intimate, powerful moments, mom to son, boyfriend to girlfriend, like any number of combos of people just making that commitment and that sacrifice, and it's powerful.
Well, and who it goes to help and what it goes on to help is what the greatest gift of all, which is the programs and services that Young Adult Cancer Canada requires, so they can really help folks stay connected. Because am I right, at the end of the day, it's truly the isolation of feeling like you're on your own planet during a trying time that can be the most stressful to overcome. And so we're so thankful that, you know, Young Adult Cancer Canada brings through the programs and services to help folks stay connected during those times. And that connection never goes away, does it?
No. Yeah, like so, Donnie, cancer's a huge challenge no matter when it comes. For little kids and young adults and older adults, but for young adults it's unique because life's different. And most of the young adults that are diagnosed with cancer in our province and across the country are going to be the first one of their buddies to get it. So the isolation part is real because they don't have buddies around that have had this experience. And connecting with somebody who has had that experience is supremely powerful. This idea of peer support is a very real piece of life. It's in our life everywhere. We build it, formal, informal, and it just turns out that when you're a young adult with cancer, it can be really hard to find those people.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, we're going to come back after the break and we're going to sit down with these two. We're going to have a laugh and talk about everything that we want to say. And I'm looking forward to that because I think it's really important for the viewers at home to understand that, you know, when it comes to noble work such as what Young Adult Cancer Canada does, it truly is a community effort. So I'll tell you what, stay tuned. Right back after the break, Noah and Sarah are going to enter the chat. They're going to hang out on the couch and we're going to talk about what they're doing to help the Young Adult Cancer Canada message and the Shave for the Brave campaign. So grab the popcorn, come on back. This is Out of the Fog and we'll see you in 2. Welcome back, everybody. This is Out of the Fog, and like I told you before the break, it's all stars here on the couch joining the incredible Geoff Eaton, the one and only Sarah and Noah. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Yeah, me too.
Well, I love to hear it. Thank you so much. Now, listen, I'll start off with the lady in green. Sarah, I can say so much. We've been friends for so long, but I shan't. No,
Okay.
But I will.
Okay.
Okay. So you are such a community builder. You are such a fearless, incredible, warm, giving person, and I love you so much, and I'm so glad you're one of my best friends. And so to find out that you are one of the Shave for the Brave ambassadors, I said, of course. But I'm going to ask you, why don't you tell us what led you into being a part of this amazing campaign?
Well, number one, I feel the exact same about you, so thank you so much. Just want to say that. I have known Geoff for quite a few years now. About 10 years ago, I was a young professional starting my career at a wonderful marketing agency, DC Design House. And, you know, just getting my life on the go, going to get married, super exciting time. I was a singer. I just couldn't sing anymore. I was wondering why. I didn't feel sick. I went to my ENT. They found a tumor that was pressing against my vocal cords, and I was diagnosed with papillary thyroid cancer. So going through that, you know, as a young adult, it is different. Like, you're isolated, you're not feeling your best, but you're trying to start your life, and everything is so exciting. Can't really relate to any of your friends. So it's a hard time. However, my work with DC brought us to Young Adult Cancer Canada and Geoff. We were working on Shave for the Brave campaigns and other campaigns through YAC. And I just felt like I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to meet these people and work together. And it really changed my whole outlook on everything. And so I want to give back, and I'm cutting off 12 inches of my hair to do so. But it's so important to me, and that's why I'm here.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Noah, now I heard that this time is going to be your third time shaving in a row. Is that true?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, what made you say, I'm going to do that, I'm going to shave my head, I'm going to raise that money and give back to this organization to help young adults? What made you say that I'm into it? What do you think?
I don't know, I just felt confident, just wanted to raise money for adults that have cancer.
Yeah.
Just wanted to help,
That's
just to shave my
amazing.
head.
I love it. And now listen, take me back. The first time you did it, did everyone cheer for you, and how did you feel?
I felt sad that my hair was gonna go
Yeah.
for the first time.
Yeah, but then you did it, and how did you feel when it was gone?
I felt kind of good.
Yeah, funny that, hey. And you did it again. And what made you say, I'm going to do it again? Because you felt so good the first time you did it?
Yeah.
I love it. And now, when are you going to do it for the third time?
I have an idea. Let's do it at April 5th at the Avalon Mall. How about that?
Oh, that's going to be the day. Now, have you been to a Shave for the Brave at the Avalon Mall before?
No.
Well, let me tell you about it in 30 seconds or less. The place is packed, music is pumping, friends all around, folks lined up down the hall, people cutting hair in the middle, that guy on the stage celebrating and bringing it through. It is the biggest party that the Avalon Mall has all year, and you're going to be one of the stars of that show. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So Sarah, I'll turn it back to you. When it comes to losing 12 inches, it's, to me, you know, looking at you doing that, you say, no big deal, it'll grow back, but it's why you're doing it that matters. And I gotta say, from the Board of Trade and all the amazing organizations in our city, every time I go into LinkedIn, there you are talking about the upcoming shave, and you've even gotten a friend in the mix to do it as well.
Yes. So we're doing a special shave this year. I don't believe it's ever been done, but it's called Leaders with Locks. And we're going to be doing it at the embassy, the Newfoundland Embassy, with our friends there. So myself and world-renowned opera singer David Pomeroy,
Amazing.
dear friend of mine, so far are the only ones on the team.
Okay.
But we're building. I mean, we still have 2 months,
Lots
so
of time.
lots of time.
Lots of time.
But we did say, like, you know, it's a special shave for professionals and leaders that want to give back to the community and support young adults with cancer. So, you know, I see a leader in the room. I don't know if you do.
I do as well.
Yeah, and I see that he has locks. So
He
I am
does have
challenging Donnie Coady to join the team. You don't have to make the decision yet.
Okay.
But give it some thought.
Like until the end of the show. right?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
I think we have 2 minutes left.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but you know, and I do have some other colleagues that are donating and joining the team. So stay tuned to see who's going to be on Leaders with Locks soon.
I love it.
But yes, so we're going to. David's shaving his head. I'm cutting 12 inches in solidarity for the community that we want to support.
I love it. So amazing. And I will say that when it comes to the money raised from this incredible event, Geoff, just to tie it up for us in a bow, where does that good money go? And I know that there are so many programs and services, but some of the things may pop into your mind, so tell us everything.
Yeah, YAC runs a community of 6,000 young adults across the province, across the country, and we connect them every day through web-based programs, support groups, chats, and then the supremely powerful face-to-face adventures, climbing Gross Morin in the fall, Survivor Conference. These programs give them an opportunity to connect with other peers like them and to process their experience. And it's really all about helping them with through and beyond cancer, Donnie, and that's our goal. All the funds that we've raised in the Shave for the Brave support that mission. And we're so pumped to have Noah and Sarah involved in the Shave for the Brave this year. Noah connected from that beautiful Mount Pearl shave, Mount Pearl Blade shave story in memory of Sophia and Clark. And we're so pumped that they're going to be at the mall with us this year. Paradise Warriors are coming. We're working on some other hockey teams. It's going to be a lot of fun that day on the 5th. And Leaders with Locks is going to be the same beautiful vibe at the embassy in May. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So I'll tell you what, I know you may know, and I know you know, the Shave for the Brave has a special place in our community, and so many amazing shaves. So many folks have shaved their heads multiple times, like our man right here. Can't wait to show up at the mall and see you do your thing. And Sarah, you at the embassy, incredible group they are as well, to be putting off the event inside their 4 walls. So as we're at the end of our hang here tonight, all I can say is thank you for what you're doing. You're helping so many people in so many ways, and an incredible organization to do incredible work. And I know the connection is especially precious to you. And so thank you so much. We will be there cheering you on. And so to you folks at home, what you need to do is get on the Google machine, find Shave for the Brave, whether it's Sarah, Noah, or any of the amazing people or groups across the province and beyond that are all shaving, which you can do any time of year, by the way. You don't just got to do it in the upcoming weeks. This is a year-round initiative that has led to thousands of heads being shaved for this incredible organization. You can hop on, make a donation through the website, or you can tune in on the social media, share a post, tag a friend, or let someone who you know is living with, through, or beyond cancer to connect to this amazing organization so they can feel connected. This is Out of the Fog. We'll be right back after this break.
Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Get in touch with us using our viewer feedback line, your direct connection to shaping the shows you love. It's easy. Just grab your phone, scan the QR code on your screen, and take our quick survey. Share your thoughts, and let's make your viewing experience even better.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging with us here on Out of the Fog tonight. Thank you so much to Gerry Puddister. You are an inspiration, and honestly someone I've looked up to since I entered the business community years ago. You've always been so incredible as a leader, and tonight on the couch was definitely an example of that. And thank you so much to Sarah and Noah and Geoff for coming through to talk about Shave for the Brave, Leaders with Locks, doing it 3 times in a row in the upcoming Shave for the Brave happening very soon. Check it out online, sign up, donate, register, and support young adults across the country. This is Out of the Fog, and we'll see you next time.
This program is brought to you by Rogers Xfinity, connecting you to more of what you love. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
We want to hear from you. Provide feedback on this show or find out how you can get involved. Call, email us, or scan the QR code to take our quick survey.
You called us in, meaning you suspect foul play.
We have nothing to hide.
How do we know that this sex scandal is real?
It was completely consensual.
Do you remember all of your cases, Detective Graff?
Only the ones that keep me up at night.
This is fraud on a massive scale.
I didn't do anything.
Sit down. You'll need a good lawyer to prove it.
Oh, we have one, and he's excited to meet you. You might have yourself a murder case.
I'm sure right now a lot of you feel like you aren't able to be who you truly are.
What's most important, more important than everybody else knowing who you are, is that you know who you are.
As a young person, time moves slower for you. And just know that things will get better.
It Gets Better Canada is a registered Canadian charity with a focus on uplifting our queer youth through the power of digital storytelling.
As a Two-Spirit person, I use they, them pronouns, but that's not the case for every Two-Spirit person.
There are so many voices out there that we didn't have 10 years ago, 20 years ago.
No matter what your mind tells you, you really are perfect the way you are, so stop beating yourself up so much.
I'm gonna be a boy in a dress, because why not?
Your identity is explosive.
We all have our unique journeys, but one thing that connects us all is the desire to be happy, the desire to celebrate being our authentic selves.
After a night out with your friends, there's always options for getting home safely.